Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Anna Maria and I will take you through some myths, legends and folklore. And in today's episode I will talk about dark elves, light elves and Alvablot. I have talked about elves before, a specific part of elves, Elvor. I have talked about the Elf King as well. You can see that in episode 7 on the channel. Elves are a collective of beings and can be more nature bound, they can be more like a deity, or they can be into healing. They can also be good or bad. In this episode I will talk about dark elves and light elves mostly. Svartalver or dark elves can be found in the Norse Mythology and Norse Cosmology. They have been written about by Snorri Sturlason together with the light elves. And it's only in his material that you can see this particular differentiation between the elves. Some people believe that the dark elves were some kind of dwarves because they had a lot of similarities. They were living underground in a place called Svartalfheim or Myrkheim, and they were very skilled blacksmiths, just like the dwarves. In modern times, dark elves can be connected to games such as Dungeons and Dragons or the Elder Scrolls. In both of these, there are variations of the dark elves like a drow, and all of them are connected to the mythology. Elves are also represented in a lot of fantasy stories. Light elves, or these names, are from Norse mythology. They are living in a place called Alfheim or Ljusalfheim, Lightalfheim, not to be confused with Svartalfheim, that is the place where the dark elves live. Alfheim is laying beyond Asgard, which is the place where the gods and goddesses in Norse mythology lives. Light elves are described in the Prose Edda to be fairer than the sun. They are a description of light, and the only comparison was the sun. Some stories about the light elves were that they had been high-ranking men that died, and they were the ancestors to the humans and then later became elves. Another theory is that the light elves were related to the gods or the Vanir, or at least were on the same level as them. Alvablot is a sort of offering to the elves or a celebration to the elves. It seems to have been done around All Hallows Eve. This could be a sign that the elves had a connection to humans through ancestors, or that they were the ancestors. And that was all for this episode. If you liked it, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget the notifications, and I will see you in the next one.